What up, guys? It's your boy WrestleFlow OG, WrestleFlow fam. What it is, what's going on, guys? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel before we start this little conversation, this little video off. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, WrestleFlow OG, and Instagram and Facebook. You know what it is, you know the drill. So basically, you know, this has been in my mind for quite a while now. And the thing is, it's Bray Wyatt. You know, you guys probably know it's Bray Wyatt. Man, it's been a week, I guess, about a week. And I still can't get over the fact that Bray Wyatt is released from the WWE when he was actually just coming back to make a return to the WWE. This guy got his gimmick stolen by Vince McMahon and given to Alexa Bliss, which obviously I do not blame Alexa Bliss at all, because, you know, everyone in the WWE does what the creative and what Vince McMahon, you know, tells them to do, to be honest. And it's just crazy at the fact that, you know, this guy reinvented himself over and over and over again. Every time they tried to screw his gimmick up, this guy just went back to the drawing board, tried to make the best situation out of his ruined gimmick. Shout outs to Bray Wyatt for that. And I'm sure all of these fans, when they were screaming, "We want Wyatt" on Monday Night Raw, and I'm sure that's what they meant, because it's ridiculous. It's really, really, really ridiculous with the antics that Vince McMahon is pulling. And no wonder why everyone's kind of signing to AEW. And you know what? I'm not like an AEW fanboy or anything, but the news that has been coming for the past 2 weeks about wrestling, professional wrestling, has never been that exciting in about 10 years. And 10 years, I'm talking about when CM Punk left. Around that time, that's when the last time I remember wrestling news being so interesting. And all of these things that, you know, we're finding out about the company, and, you know, it was years to build. We knew a lot of these things already. They were established. We just never thought that Vince McMahon would be doing something like this to a main event player. I mean, he has done it to a main event player before, but, you know, a creative? This is just like, they lost a creative with Bray Wyatt. This guy took the gimmick so well with what he had to play with. And it's ridiculous what Vince McMahon is thinking. Like, budget cuts? Really? You're gonna release Bray Wyatt because of budget cuts? You know, we were all waiting on this. You know, well, some of us were waiting on this whole, okay, so whatever happened at WrestleMania, how are they going to continue this? What's going to be the continuation plot of what happened, how Bray Wyatt lost at WrestleMania? And as months, you know, pass by, we start getting the idea that there is no continuation. This is just Vince taking control of everything and letting creative write whatever they want to write. And honestly, I don't even blame creative anymore, because I blame Vince McMahon. Because, hey, creative goes to someone, right? And creative goes to Vince McMahon, and he's the one who approves it. Or Bruce Pritchard in that sense, probably. So my thing is, you know, obviously the whole Brody Lee thing and all of that, you know, gave Bray Wyatt some issues, obviously, and, you know, his personal life as well, that he needed some time. And I think he should take his time. And, you know, obviously the 90-day no compete clause that Vince McMahon, because, oh, you know, they better not have hype if they end up in a different company, which never really works, Vince, if the other company knows how to build the other superstar. Look at Miro, for instance. Miro's doing great. I don't agree with the way he entered the company as a best man, which I found the gimmick to be kind of ridiculous. But now, as he's the TNT champion, he's doing well. We're finally seeing a dominant Miro, you know? So it's one of those things. I just feel, guys, that if, and maybe most likely it might be true, if Bray Wyatt ends up in AEW, I think just like what they did with Aleister Black and his entrance and all of that, let them have creative control. And that is what's going to build AEW up. That is what's going to let your superstars flourish. That is what made the Attitude Era, guys. I'm just being honest. They gave them creative control. We would have never had a Stone Cold Steve Austin or anyone if they didn't have creative control. So let them have creative control. Let them do what they're doing. And Bray Wyatt, man, I hope he goes to AEW, because I know he's going to come up with a dope gimmick. And we will enjoy his dope gimmick. Maybe the new leader of Dark Order, maybe the new Exalted One or something, to have some significance behind Brody Lee's death. You never know. So let me know in the comment section, guys. How do you guys feel about this whole Bray Wyatt thing? And how do you guys feel about his release? Do you guys think he's going to go to AEW now? Do you guys think he's done with wrestling? Let me know in the comment section, guys. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. And WrestleFlow OG, WrestleFlow fam, WrestleFlow is back.